Rachel and today I am back. I am in my B6 memory planner and we're going to plan a week from, I think it's the end of January, and we're going to use this gorgeous kit from Josephine Bow Designs. So this is an oldie but goldie. This is the stargazing kit and I just love it. Beautiful holographic foiling. Do you know what it kind of reminds me of? Like a kid's lullaby, this bit. It's just so, when I look at it, it just makes me feel all sort of serene and calm. I just think it's beautiful, and of course I love the moons as well. So this is the old format because this is one of the older kits that I've had in my collection for a while. We've got the 9 full boxes. I actually have a vinyl of that image there as well, which I need to stick somewhere, but I've not yet found a home for it, but it's beautiful. Then we've got the checklist and we've got some date covers, a build you and a tracker. Beautiful weekend banner there as well. We've got some headers with the writing on, and we've got some little things and some hydration trackers. I don't use those. Maybe I should start tracking. That is why, actually, just to say, I have puffy hands today because I've not been drinking enough water. Maybe I need those. Then we've got some washi and we've got some headers. This is absolutely gorgeous. Love the thicker washi in my memory planner. Then we've got some headers and some functional boxes, and we've got some checklist boxes as well. Not sure if I'll be using those in this particular spread. Depends whether or not I have some space to fill. Sometimes if I've got some space to fill in my memory planner, I will go ahead and put in a to-do list just so that I know what I was busy with that week. It's all about keeping the memories, looking back and thinking, oh yeah, that's what we were up to. So I've got my blank page. This is of course from Harriet Wright Designs. You've seen this lots of times now. And let's look back in here and find the right week. She's got very, very chunky again, and she doesn't close. So you remember from last year that I was closing her with one of Paige's headbands. We're back there again. So January the 24th we need to get to. Let's do that then. So that is this week here. Oh, this was when in here I decided to do a day to a page, and that just doesn't work for me anymore. I don't need that amount of space. So yeah, let's get in here then. And how are you all? I'll ask you how you're all doing. It's been a while. I filmed my B6 Stalogy plan with me on Monday, but then I haven't filmed for the rest of the week. Do you know what? If I'm going to be honest with you, I have meant to, and I just haven't. And maybe I should have done, but my head's in a funny place at the moment. I'm just getting through the days, you know. So let's do this then. Let's get down our bottom washi. So I'm going to go with the thicker one. I think I might do what I did last time with the top one and do a top. Did I do that in here? I didn't do that in here. I did it in my B6 Stalogy, didn't I? I'm going to put it down to the bottom with it being a really thick piece of washi. And I just need to trim the very edge off. If I can find my washi card, here we go. Let me just pop that there just so it sticks to that instead of the page. You can just see there's going to be, it's not going to do it, is it? There's just going to be a tiny, tiny bit of overlay over that line, and I just want to trim that off. Hopefully it won't have stuck to the paper while I was doing that. Oh, I can't get it. I had to use a little bit of my undo to get that off then. You probably can't see now, but it was, because it was such a tiny little slither, I think I've thrown it on the floor. As I was cutting it, it stuck to the page and I couldn't get it up with my tweezers, but I have got that off now with a little bit of undo. Let's do the other side then. I'm only going to need a small bit of this as well to cut off. So the same thing might happen again. So again, I'm just going to go quite near down to the bottom of the page. And then this shouldn't stick actually because it's a bigger piece. It should be okay. If I do a better job of sticking that onto there, we might be all right this time. And I'll just trim it with my slice tool. This is linked to my Amazon favourites, which is always down in my description bar. There's an affiliate link, by the way, I should say. It doesn't cost you any more to order through there. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So next job then. Let's get our date covers down. So what did I have going on this week? We're watching Below Deck, it says. We didn't quite get all that finished, I don't think, now I'm thinking about it. Actually, still have some of that to watch. Okay, so let's get our date covers down. This kit is just so beautiful. But it definitely does remind me of like a lullaby. I don't know why. It's just the moons and the really soft colours. I think it's gorgeous. It's definitely one of my favourite Josephine Bow Design kits. I know I say that a lot. I have a lot of favourites. This one, if it's got a moon on it and it's got like pastel-y pinks on it, I'm in. I'm all in. How are you guys anyway? I hope you're all well. I will try and film some more videos, try and be a bit more consistent. I definitely do want to. I'm just so exhausted at the moment. I'm struggling to focus, but I'm okay. Just sometimes, you know, you need a bit of a break, don't you? A bit of a rest. Okay, so we have got our date covers down, and then do I want to use that washi as a header, like I said? Or shall I use, there are some headers in this kit somewhere. There they are on the bottom of that. Yeah, let's use these. These are beautiful. Let's use these. Now I don't want to colour block, so let's make sure we don't colour block. So in the new format of the kits from Josephine Bow Designs, you can buy, you do get some headers like this. You do get 8 in the actual kit, but you can buy a sheet of extra headers, which I think is really, really handy. I like to do that so that I've got headers for kits that I've got in my collection that I might not have got headers with, because sometimes you get shops that just put 6 headers in a kit and I can never get my head around why shops do that. So I always think it's nice to have some spares if you can. So I think then this is the last week of January in here. Means we'll be moving on to February, and I'm happy about that because it means that I'm not as behind as I was last year in this planner. So I've been continuing to fill that other memory planner that I've got off camera, because it got to like December and I was still filming videos in like March, because I just ended up being way behind, because I fell into the trap of feeling like I needed to film every week when I planned it. So if I didn't have the time to film it in that week, I was just leaving it, and then it just spiraled and spiraled. I'm not going to do that this time. If I want to catch up off camera, I will do it, and I'll just flip you the planner at the end, you know, show you what I've done. Right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to nip off camera, I'm going to fill in all of the boxes, and we'll come back in and stick them down together. Okay, so I've got my boxes written. I also need to put down my full boxes, so let's have a look at these full boxes and see where we want to put them. Let's go with the more fuller boxes rather than the pattern boxes to start with, and then we will scatter the pattern boxes around. So we'll have one here. There's no rhyme or reason to whichever way I'm putting them. I feel like I say that every time, but just in case you're new here and wonder how I decide where I'm putting my full boxes in the spreads, just however I feel on the day, just wherever I fancy. This one is beautiful. Okay. And then the other side. My favourite box from the kit, this one. And then we'll do this one next, because the 3 that I've got left are patterned, which means I can cut them down. I'm not going to need to put one on here, I don't think, because I've just got a party that I'm writing on there. But I can take up a bit of space on this one. I don't think I had too much to put on the Saturday, because the Saturday was when my COVID symptoms started. So if I put that down like so, then I can use one of these to fill the rest of the space in on that. Right, I've trimmed the box down. Let's see how good of a job I did. I just eyeballed it. There we go, not too bad at all. So that fills in a bit of space on there. Didn't have anything else to put on there. Right, so I've got 2 boxes and a bit left. I will save those for deco on a different spread. Sometimes when I'm doing my Hobonichi week spread in my Stalogy, I need a couple of deco boxes. So they're really good for keeping for that. Right, so let's refer back to my week in here then. So we'll start with the Monday. B6 Stalogy plan with me. And then we have got, oh, I had a FaceTime with Robin. How big is my other one to put on? I had a 3-hour nap. I did that again yesterday, you know. We went to Morrison's in the morning to do a bit of shopping, and then we were watching something on the telly, and both of us were like falling asleep. And so I said to Chris, shall we go to bed for a bit? Like just for an hour, and then we'll get up and have some dinner or something. And I always set an alarm every day anyway, whether I'm awake or asleep. I have an alarm set on my phone for the time that I need to, 5 minutes before the time that I need to go to get Paige to school, because it's just one of my fears that I have, forgetting or being late or losing track of time and like leaving her there. And that was what woke us up, like 3 hours and 9 minutes later, because when I set that alarm it said 3 hours and 9 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, 3 hours and 9 minutes. We didn't have dinner. We, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, we just slept for 3 hours during the day. That's just unnecessary. So I'm going to put down all the boxes with writing on first, and then we'll go back and put in any icons that I need to. I also filled in a couple of to-do lists just for days like this when I don't have anything else to put on. I can just fill it with a to-do list, and also it's fun to look back at what I was doing that week, isn't it? You also get 6 beautiful headers in this kit to use for layering or topping a box as well, which is really nice because I like to use them when I'm using a to-do list. Now then, if this means that I've made this too big, I'm just going to chop the bottom to-do off. I really don't mind doing that. Doesn't really matter. How straight that's going to be, I don't know, because I did it by hand, but I guess we'll find out. It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. We'll see when I try and stick it down straight. Not too shabby, that's okay. Okay, moving on to Wednesday then. So we have got, where's my thingy gone? It says that I was watching Below Deck with Chris, but I have not put enough of those down. We watched it all week. I'm going to write it on one of these actually. Oh, my pen that I was using, by the way, to write on these stickers is my Zebra Sarossa pen. It just writes a little bit nicer than my friction pen on this particular sticker paper, and it doesn't smear, which is nice. What did I say? Below Deck. Let's do it on this one. There we go. And then I need to find a laundry sticker. I'm going to put down my other checklist because I don't have anything else to put on this day apart from laundry. No, it's not those ones, is it? It's these ones. Here we go. Perfect. So that's for laundry. I'll come back and put that in afterwards when I get my icon stickers out. Then moving on to Thursday. Let me turn the page. We did Morrison's for breakfast. We're always having breakfast somewhere. We were going to have breakfast somewhere else this morning, but then I was like, no, let's just go and have breakfast at home. We need to stop having breakfast out so much. Now we've got to try and afford the gas and electric. That's how it is at the minute. For everybody, obviously. Maybe we shouldn't have breakfast out 7 times a week. And then Aldi. Then on the Friday, I had Paige off with a temperature and tummy ache. So this was the day before I started with COVID symptoms, and I thought that she was going to end up with COVID. We'd done a lateral flow test. Where am I going to put this? I'm going to put it right in the middle because I think that I might have a Poole sticker or something that I can put on. Yeah, and she never did. She never got it. So I was like, oh. And then Chris had an interview, which we'll put in the middle at the bottom down here. And then on Sunday, Paige had a party at Iris's, but Chris took her because I obviously thought that I was getting COVID, and I was right. And then I've got one left that says PCR test. But I do have a space, but I didn't order it on that day because none of us were poorly that day, so I'm going to leave it. I don't want to put it in just for the sake of it, but I am going to put below deck on there. So let's, where are those really cute? Here they go. Let's use one of these again. I have also realised that I've got a really sweet weekend banner at the top, so we'll find somewhere to put that as well. I know that I've already put headers down and we've got big washi at the bottom, but we can definitely find a space, and I don't want to waste it because it's beautiful. So top or bottom is the question. I can either just put it right there, or I can put it up at the top. I feel like up at the top is too much because it's too near there, so let's just put it down here at the bottom. And that will mark the weekend. And then the next job that I've got is to put the icons in. So let me get my icon folder, or my icon sticker book, and let's see what we've got to put in. So I need a phone for my FaceTime with Robin, and I also need laundry. So here's a phone. There we go. And then the bottom down there, I need to put something for laundry. Let's use one of these. Let's use Dot the Bear, putting her laundry on the line. And let's use it with a page flag, which I have got here. I'm going to use the one in the middle because it's the prettiest. Oh, that's very sweet. And then I need something for Aldi to mark that we did some shopping. I do definitely have some shopping baskets. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let's use one of these, also from Paper K. Just the right colours to go with the spread, actually. And I think that's it. I think that is it. I don't need to put an icon on here because we've got this lovely foiling at the side there. Ordinarily I would have put like a balloon or something. So date dots, and then that is it. Now these date covers have some beautiful moons at the top that have got some foiling on, and I don't want to cover them. So yeah, you guessed it, I am getting the very annoying ones that I've got from Happy Planner that are clear, because when I put them on it won't cover the foiling. So I'll go off camera to do that, and I will show you how that looks when it's done, just to save you watching me fighting with them. Okay, so they are down. So there we have it. We are all done. Let's have a look at what I've got left from this kit then. So I used the beautiful stargazing kit from Josephine Bow Designs. I have a ton left. This sheet I didn't even use. Actually, I could put a couple of those little icons on for TV, couldn't I? Could I? Do I have anywhere that I can put them? I can put one at least down. Oh, I've got room for two actually. I can put one there and one on. Oh, I don't want a colour stack. Let's not do the same colour. One there and one there, and that is it, I think. So yeah, we have got this sheet here left, we have got the checklist left, we've got some full boxes, we've got more checklists, a tracker and a build you, and we've got some washi and some headers left as well, all of which I will save for a spread in a different planner. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.